Are we going to get it? Hey! Let's go. Who doesn't love seeing that? That one's for the fans. They don't have to do that, y'all. That's for y'all. I wish they would have gave Ryu his fake fireball if you hit like a taunt with the Hadoken motion. But you know what? It's all good. Right now, we got Ryu and Ken fighting on Pokemon Stadium. That focus attack, not quite getting the job done right there. And that auto turn is going to help Jahzz0 get that short. Now Vendetta down to stop. Trying to fight back. Ryu trying to find his opportunity, but not one to overcommit. That Shoryu breaks his shield. What's that punish right here? Yeah, that up smash will do it. Ken's like, what's that? Oh, stun? Okay. We got a basically even match here. Ryu has a little bit of a deficit, but you know, that doesn't mean much. That raw up B is going to get him punished, but nothing too devastating. Ryu throwing some high fireballs, trying to cover that jump option from Jahzz0. There you go, the classic Ryu Shoryu. Vendetta it's been so phenomenal getting off the ledge today. Oh. This match basically even until that. Vendetta does get his confirmed. Not enough to kill. Ken trying to get off the ledge. Oh, yeah, that's too reactable. Does do the get up attack. I wonder if he meant to do that. I know sometimes I accidentally buffer it and I'm like, no, I didn't mean to. Okay, Vendetta with some shield pressure there. And a good parry. Oh, catching Jahzz0 jumping in, that is never a good sign. That is sometimes can be considered a sign of desperation. And that is the donkey kick. Ryu taking game one pretty strongly. I mean, that was really even up to a point, but Ryu got those shield breaks, man. Jahzz0 may need to watch how much he's shielding now. Is hating Kazuya a Georgia thing? That might be an everywhere thing. A lot of people like Kazuya though. I'm not gonna say what part of, what side of the fence I'm on, but I'll say this. I'm happy we're watching Ryu versus Ken. Vendetta going up a game. Yo, is this winner's finals? In this winner's finals match. It is best out of 5 because it is winner's finals. Vendetta up a game. Let me update the score because I actually remembered. Shotos definitely do take a lot of skill to play high level. And this is clear evidence of that. We have two extremely good players, extremely skilled players, playing a very high level of game. They're not only playing Smash, but they are playing Street Fighter. Wow, just raw catching him with that Shoryu. Ryu, though, staying alive. I wonder what adaptations we're going to see out of Jahzz0 with that shield. Seeing his last game, he honestly lost to 2 shield breaks. Jahzz0 not able to DI out of that, getting caught with the Shoryu. Oh. Great reaction there from Jahzz0, jumping over the shield and then getting his punish. Jahzz0 trying to do something tricky right there. Vendetta not falling for it. Vendetta with a small deficit, but trying to find his footing so he can throw some fireballs. Great usage of fireballs right there. Vendetta steals the lead. Catching Jahzz0 trying to run away. Then you see the SDI coming out of Vendetta. He knows how these characters work, and he does not want to get caught up. Hey man, when you have two Shoto players of this caliber versus each other, you're going to get some remnants of Street Fighter play. You're going to see those elements in this gameplay. You're going to also see down tilt into hard jab. Jahzz0 makes a mistake but does not die for it. He is lucky. He does live another stop. Ryu throwing out those fireballs. Yeah, Street Fighter with extra jumps, if anything. Oh, yep, caught him. Caught you slipping. What was that? Does not die, though. Ryu's like, you're trying to use my own techniques against me? Jahzz0 looking strong here with 2 stocks, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It does represent a lot for Jahzz0, but, you know, we know how these Shotos work. They have some crazy combos, so... Yeah, that's going to be it, though. Can't roll past that one. Ken has auto turnaround. Makes it even that much easier to punish that roll from the ledge. Jahzz0 evens up the score. It's 1-1 in this winners finals at 404. Let's see where these guys are going next. What stage are we going to? Vendetta trying to figure out his options here. What does he want versus Ken? Kalos. Okay. I wonder what the thought process is here. Kalos being very flat in the center, but having a little bit of platforms on the edge. Yeah, very hype matchup. Who doesn't like watching Ken versus Ryu? To see it in Smash, even hyper. To see it on Pokemon stages, even crazier. Jahzz0 getting his punish right there. Okay. Jahzz0 coming out with some combos right here. Ryu trying to catch up in percent. The parries are coming out. Got some nairs on shield, mostly safe until that one. Jahzz0 manages to get that punish. I think he parries. Ryu not going to die to that yet, but sending a message. Wow. And that crouching medium from Ryu just has so much range. Yeah, you can't roll past me. I have auto turnaround. An ability that is exclusive to the fighting game characters, automatically turning around to the side that your opponent is on, does make it hard to cross them up, as some characters would be able to do attacks and land on the opposite side of the shield. Shotos, Kazuya, and Terry are somewhat immune to that. And yes, I'm not going to call Terry and Kazuya Shotos because they're not. I know some people like to do that, but I'm not going to do it. But what does Jahzz0 like to do? Those Shoryus. Oh no. Vendetta reeling back a little bit. That was definitely a mistake. Jahzz0 now has a large lead to play with. This is the best out of 5. Mario is a soft Shoto. I will say Mario is a soft Shoto. Okay, we have survival from Ryu is what we have. Actually managing to stay alive, although this is a very uphill battle. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, that's one thing I really appreciate about watching Shoto players. The fact that they play so grounded is very remarkable, very impressive to me. Vendetta given the signal, he just wants the straight run back. Vendetta taking a moment to consider his character. Yeah, going Ken. Ken Ditto. We got Ken versus Violent Ken. And it's the white Ken. Or, you know, the white gi Ken, y'all. The white gi Ken. I mean, Ken is white, but I meant... you know what I meant. We got Ken versus Violent Ken. I wouldn't have to specify that if Violent Ken wasn't ominously dark-skinned. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. Oh, yeah, score. We got Jahzz0 up 2 games to Vendetta's 1 in this winners finals. Very even game. Your standard Street Fighter Ken Ditto stuff. Or Ken Mirror, right? We can't call those Dittos, man. When we got a Shoto matchup, it's a mirror. It's only a Ditto when you're playing Nintendo stuff, right? We got the Capcom characters coming out, you know. And this is definitely not a casual. This is a tournament match. Winners finals of 404. Jahzz0 putting Vendetta against the ropes. Jahzz0 with his white gi, hitting his Ultra Instinct. Mastery of self-movement right here coming out of Jahzz0. But a devastating punish right here coming out of Vendetta. Oh no. Oh, Vendetta with some great SDI manages to avoid that hard punish. See, that's something a Shoto player is going to be very aware of. Even if you're making a mistake, you know, he's ready to SDI even those like random punishes. Okay. Oh. Wow, Vendetta just throwing out those hitboxes and then working. I don't think Jahzz0 was quite expecting that. And here we go, the punish from Jahzz0. Ken not dying quite yet. Still hanging in there. Jahzz0 getting him with the down tilt to the hard jab. Oh, that nair was so crucial. Vendetta barely getting back with that Shoryu. Pushing his resources to the max. Vendetta trying to find a moment to dash in with that down tilt. Whiffs it. Yeah. Jahzz0 just reacting right there. Vendetta on his last stock. Possibly his last stock of winners. Jahzz0 up with 2 games. If Vendetta wants to survive until Grands, survive for another match, he's going to have to pull out a kill somewhere. He doesn't get punished too hard. Actually, he does. Jahzz0's punish game so devastating. Even when it looks like it's not going to be too bad, it definitely is. Vendetta hanging on. How will Vendetta keep his composure? Vendetta is trying to force his way in. He does. He just down tilts his shield until Ken's toes become vulnerable. Vendetta can do this. Jahzz0 putting him on the platform. I want to see the game 5, you know. How's he going to react? He jumps out of it. Oh, that is huge. Puts Jahzz0 on the ledge, gets the grab. The pressure coming out from here from Vendetta. Doesn't get the down air. Oh. Oh, that's it. That's going to be it. Jahzz0 pulling it out. 3-1 versus Vendetta. Very awesome set. If only it could have been a little bit closer, but Jahzz0 saying no. This is where it ends. I try to get more intense on the finals match.